We historically got involved with working with senior rehab. And obviously with senior rehab, there's a lot of focus in neuro-related issues.
After 15 years of doing mostly home-based therapy, John and I decided it was time to offer the next step in the continuum of care for our clients. We decided to open the Brain and Balance Center because there was nothing like it in the community that we could send our patients to, so we built our own.
The Brain and Balance Center is a neurological focused clinic, which means that we really specialize and have a passion for treating patients that have a variety of neurological injuries and conditions. The therapists here have expertise in treatments with folks with neurological injuries. A lot of our equipment here is really focused on treating patients with neurological injuries, with balance disorders.
The Neurocom Balance Master is an excellent tool in both training for your neuro and your orthopedic-based client to be able to objectively measure weight-bearing asymmetries, look at sensory integration issues, monitor real-time weight-bearing dynamics through functional movements with the ability to have enhanced feedback will allow for a more clear understanding of the clinician in understanding what are the deficits, and for the client to be able to stay on task and monitor their progress and realize their goals. The Proprio reactive balance system is the most advanced, innovative, and versatile tool in assessing, measuring, and treating reactive balance. Anticipatory balance training is very important, and that's why we've invested in the Balance Master by Natus. But reactive balance training is even more important in dealing with real-life balance challenges. We're uniquely positioned here at the Brain and Balance Center to address all the balance needs, whether they're intrinsic or extrinsic, whether it is anticipatory or reactive in nature. Moving to the next level of moving to virtual reality so that the environment that is perceived visually is incongruent with reality requires more cortical involvement to determine what is real and what is not, and more peripheral involvement from the vestibular system and the somatosensory system to integrate in a way that results in improved balance. FES, or Functional Electrical STEM, is another innovative tool that allows for enhanced somatosensory and sensory integration to improve movement control. FES is a neuroprosthesis that is attached to the limb, and it works by depolarizing the nerve to activate movement of that limb and drive motor control to facilitate neuromuscular reeducation. I wasn't sure whether we were going to go with the light gate or the solo step overhead harness system. Once we looked into it and talked to a lot of therapists, we realized this is by far the better system. This system allows the individual to eliminate their cane, their walkers, their wheelchairs, their mobility devices in an environment that can lower their fear of falling and provide hands-free movement to facilitate somatosensory, sensory integration, balance training, and improve core stabilization and lower extremity strengthening in a way that other tools just can't provide. Every rehab facility has a treadmill, but as we looked out to see what is out there, we didn't like the results and what we needed to do, what we felt like was important in our treadmill. So we decided to build our own. We took the base of an MT200 that goes forward and back, has inclines, has parallel bars, but then we wanted to design something that would also be able to provide biofeedback. So we got cameras so that we can have cameras to facilitate the client's understanding just exactly how they're moving. But then we also realized that a lot of times clients won't move well or are scared of moving hands-free, so we're building a harness system on top of that to allow the client to really challenge themselves. We know in the neurodegenerative population, Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, that sometimes we can actually access walking by first facilitating running. And our treadmill on steroids allows us to do that. BITS, or Bioness Integrative Therapy System, is a multidisciplinary solution designed to enhance clinical outcomes and improve client motivation. BITS has an interactive touchscreen, and diverse program options challenge patients to improve performance through the use of visual motor activities, visual and auditory processing, cognitive skills, and endurance training. Standardized assessments and process reports makes documenting outcomes quick and easy.
We have cutting-edge equipment. We have stellar therapists that are the best in their field. We have a whole leadership team that is passionate about delivering neurological rehabilitation to the community. We want our patients to leave here reaching not only their most functional potential, but even beyond, to the point that they've exceeded their expectations and they have an incredible quality of life because their balance and their cognitive function has improved.